Hi you guys, it's me, Vicky, me love Bono. Hey, belated Happy New Year's. I did a video yesterday at like 6:30 a.m. in the morning, and I tried to upload it and it said a file was disrupted or corrupted or whatever. But here's what happened. I have to share this story with you. New Year's Eve night, we were supposed to babysit. Now, remember, we have three grandsons. And and I hate to sound like I'm separating my family here. I am, but I am not. I have one son, but I have three stepkids. And I've been around these kids since the youngest was like 4 years old. And my husband and I have been together, good grief, this was our 23rd New Year's Eve together. And New Year's Eve, years ago, was when I first really kind of realized I liked him, my husband. I was a single mom, and I know you're not going to believe this, but quite the independent personality. And I had been dating him a couple of months, and this wasn't sure. Every date, I was like, oh, I'll go on one more. I still say that every night I go to sleep, and I'm like, I'm going to stay here one more night to see how it works. And you know what? I bet he says that about me. But anyway, it was our 23rd New Year's Eve together. And like I said, it was a special night for us. He took me out on the town, and that's when I was really like, I kind of like him. So anyway, I go off on different avenues all the time, guys. I don't know why I do that, and I've done it my whole life, so I really doubt I'm going to quit in the year 2012. So anyway, we were supposed to have our grandkids, which one is my son's son, and then the other two are my stepson's sons. Son. Yeah, how many times can you say son? Anyway, it ended up we didn't have the kids, and I got to scrapbook from like 4 o'clock, 4:30 until 12:30 a.m. So anyway, I figured I would kind of sleep in late New Year's Eve day. Well, I woke up about 5:30 a.m. and I had a headache, so I had my pillow and blankie on the couch here, and I turned YouTube on, and I took some Excedrin. Now, believe me, my headache was not a hangover. I just don't drink, so not my cup. You guys know how crazy I am. Can you imagine me drunk? It probably would not be pretty. So I'm not a drinker. I don't like the taste of it. Believe me, I got my own demons, okay? If you saw the vanilla cream egg I shared the other day, I got my own issues. I don't need alcohol. I got an egg problem. Chocolate egg. Anyway, I get up, I take some Excedrin, and I think, okay, I'm going to go back to sleep. Now, I'm an early bird. I am usually up between 4:30 a.m. and 6:30 a.m. on my days off, okay? So I like that quiet time in the morning when no one else in the world is awake, and I can do whatever. So I get up, I turn on YouTube, and I'll be doggone, there's that Melissa. She did a video of her scrapbook layouts, and she said she was going to get back to work on her 12 by 12s, and her layout was so cute, and I really like her layout style. I feel like her style is more my style than most anybody on YouTube. Now, that doesn't mean I don't like anybody else's style. Oh my gosh, you guys know that's not true. I love, like, Colored Sprinkle Girl, which is Patty. I love Zoe, AF0093. I love the 12 by 12 single layout, but I tend to do double page layouts, as does Melissa. So anyway, she was talking about that, and her layout was so cute, and oh my gosh, then Janice, who is cricketologist with some numbers behind it, and guys, I will be certain to leave the channel names below for you if you haven't had a chance to check out these amazing women's videos. Please drop by. I mean, I enjoy the heck out of them. Maybe you'll say I don't like that, but if you don't tell me, because I'll be loving their videos. Anyway, I'm watching Janice's video from like New Year's Eve or something, and she is showing a tour of her scrap area, which I love that. I'll tell you a story on that later or some other time. Anyway, she pans across the room and she says, that box up there is for layouts, and I'm going to start doing layouts. And I was like, yes, sweet, rock and roll. Oh, I felt like Ozzy Osbourne when I said that. Anyway, I was like, Janice is going to start doing layouts. Mel is going to start doing more layouts. Yippee! And then there's the YouTube layout hub. Listen, you know, I just relate to Melissa because it seems like she really gets excited and happy about seeing layouts on YouTube, and I do too. No offense to people who do minis or cigar boxes or altered projects. I like to watch them too, but it seems to me that like for every altered project, for every 20 altered items or home deck items, there's only one layout video shot, you know. So it just seems like people have gotten so far away from doing 12 by 12s and 12 by 24s. So when I find someone that does layouts a lot, not just one a year, I get maybe a little too happy because I just love seeing their layouts and how they use their products and all of that. So anyway, I see Mel's video, I see Janice's video, and here it is, 6 o'clock, I'm wide awake. I did a video. I was so excited I could have went outside and ran around my house, okay? I was so excited about the good news. So I hope Janice and Melissa does do more videos for 2012. Guys, you make one little chubby old lady Italian in Ohio very happy with your layouts. It might be a lot of trouble to you and you might not have the time, but listen, it does make me thrilled. So anyway, ooh, I almost dropped you. So that's what I had to say on my video I did yesterday, that something was wrong with it. Now, I also want to say this. Melissa is doing a new series called Share That Layout. And what she is asking people to do is pull out your old layouts and share them. Oh, you know, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to try to do more layouts myself to share in the Share Your Layout series. And, you know, it's probably not, since watching YouTube, I've been doing a lot more layouts, but I'm bad at getting them filmed and uploaded right away. So then I upload everything at one time. It's probably overkill. I don't know. I love to see that one of my favorite YouTubers has just uploaded like 4 videos. Once again, I get excited. I'm like, oh, looky. I should buy a new outfit for this. Anyway, celebration. But I don't know that everybody does. So, anyway, my New Year's resolution is to scrap, record, upload in a better turnabout time. So, anyway, with that said, I'll leave the links to Janice and Melissa down below. And here's my first layout of 2012, although I did this a couple weeks ago. This is a real simple layout I did of my son. He is like, this was 1988, Christmas of 1988. I know exactly when it was because, thank heavens, he got a blackboard that year and I wrote Christmas 1988 or something like that on the blackboard and made him pose in front of the blackboard. I guess back then I even knew that one day I'd be this intense, neurotic scrapbooker. But truth be told, I've always loved pictures, guys. I remember being like 4 and 5 years old playing with pictures. Anyway, more on that later. This layout, the background is like Basil Basics cardstock, which I love for my backgrounds. This is like a raffia ribbon that I bought at like Joann's a few years back. I thought I had bought it at Cracker Barrel, but that I got Cracker Barrel? I don't think so. I bought it at Joann's. You'll see up here the little doilies are Hallmark doilies. I took my ruby red Ranger Distress ink pad and rubbed across the top layers there. This little sticker is from something, I don't know what. The doilies are probably like 4 doilies cut in half, peeled apart, crumpled up a little just to give it a nice layer effect, and then stuck on there. This is a bloomer from the Oliver collection. This little label here is, I believe, from October after. No. Crepe paper or Cosmo Cricket. See, this is why I need to create, record, upload. I'm going to hang that on my refrigerator. Why is it when I am on this stupid flip camera, I cannot pronounce words or remember words? I will be sitting here going, I'm trying to think of the word like stove, but I cannot think of the word stove. And I'm sitting here going, okay, it's like square, it is white, it is hot on top, it has buttons to turn the heat on, and it is called, and I can't remember, it's called a stove, or I can't pronounce it. I don't know why I do that, but I promise in real life I can pronounce words and I'm a little more articulate than I appear on film. Like I've said before, there goes my option ever of being the local weather and news anchor woman. Anyway, I believe this is Dear Mr. Claus from Cosmo Cricket. I know that for sure. I used my Stitchery Do stamp around here. And Melissa, I just saw a video you did about using stitching on your pages. I feel the same way. I have a sewing machine. Number 1, hate to drag it out. Number 2, not a seamstress, but I love the look of sewing on pages. Gosh, I love it. But I just don't do it. I'm kind of lazy. I'm a lazy scrapper. Yes. Okay, I am. And so I use the stamps, and these are really nice stamps. I found out about them by Tenny, who is Santoso, NY Santoso 10NY. Anyway, I will show them on one of my videos to you, but it's called Stitchery Do DOO. And it's a really nice stamp set, and I'm going to zoom in here in a minute. Anyway, down here is more of this raffia, just bundled up, and just a random button from my stash. This Merry Christmas is a sticker, believe it or not, from American Crafts. Pick that up from like scrapbook.com or Two Peas in a Bucket. This is lace, and I believe I got this, oh lordy, I think I got that from Laura's Vintage Closet or Laura's Vintage something on Etsy.com. The picture, it was an 8x10. I cut it down a little bit, and I think that pretty much describes that. Let me zoom in here now so you can get a better view. There you go. Tie that in a little bow. I glued down parts of my raffia so that it looked like it was just naturally falling down the page. Guys, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Private message, leave a comment. I'll be glad to answer it. Ladies, thank you so much for thinking about doing more layouts this year. I don't know what it is that I just so love looking at other people's layouts. And it's not just the layouts. I love to hear their stories behind their pictures too. So, hope y'all are having a great beginning to 2012. I know I am. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.